Aracco P200. The Lamborghini Aracco P200, built for the Italian market to avoid taxes on larger engines, features a 1,994 cubic centimeters V8 engine producing 185 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 176 Nm of torque. It has a 0 to 100 km/h time of 7.2 seconds and a top speed of 217 km/h. The car has a 4-seater coupe body style and was produced from 1975 to 1977, with only 71 units made. Engine, V8, 1,994 cubic centimeters. Power, 185 horsepower at 7,500 RPM. Torque, 176 Nm, 130 lb-ft, at unspecified RPM. 0 to 100 km/h, 7.2 seconds. Top speed, 217 km/h, 135 mph. Weight, less than 1,400 kilograms. Transmission, 5-speed manual. Silhouette P300. The Lamborghini Silhouette P300, produced from 1976 to 1979, is a two-door, two-seat sports car featuring a transverse mid-mounted, rear-wheel drive layout. It uses a 3.0-liter V8 engine, essentially the same unit found in the Aracco P300. Key specifications in SI units include a 2,997 cubic centimeters engine displacement, 198 kilowatts, 265 brake horsepower of power, 275 Nm of torque. Engine type: 90 degrees V8, dual overhead camshafts. Displacement: 2,997 cubic centimeters, 3.0 liters. Power, 198 kilowatts, 265 brake horsepower, at 7,500 RPM. Torque, 275 Nm at 3,500 RPM. Bore X-stroke, 86 by 64.5 mm. Transmission, 5-speed manual. Countach LP400S. The Lamborghini Countach LP400S, produced from 1978 to 1982, features a V12 engine with a displacement of 3,929 cubic centimeters, 3.9 L. It generates 375 brake horsepower, 279 kilowatts at 8,000 RPM and 285 lb-ft, 386 Nm of torque at 5,000 RPM. The car's dimensions are 4,140 mm in length, 2,000 mm in width, and 1,070 mm in height, with a wheelbase of 2,450 mm. It can reach a top speed of approximately 290 km/h, 180 mph. Engine, 3.9-liter V12, longitudinally mounted. Displacement, 3,929 cubic centimeters, 3.9 L. Power, 279 kilowatts, 375 brake horsepower, at 8,000 RPM. Torque, 386 Nm, 285 lb-ft, at 5,000 RPM. Top speed, 290 km/h, 180 mph. Jalpa 350. The Lamborghini Jalpa 350's SI unit technical specifications include a 3.5-liter V8 engine, producing 190 kilowatts, 255 horsepower of power and 305 Nm, 225 lb-ft, of torque. It has a 5-speed manual transmission, a top speed of 234 km/h, 145 mph, and a curb weight of 1,510 kilograms. Engine type: 90 degrees aluminum V8, transverse, mid-mounted, DOHC per bank. Capacity: 3.5 liters, 3,485 cubic centimeters. Power, 190 kilowatts, 255 horsepower at 7,000 RPM. Torque, 305 Newton meters, 225 lb-ft at 4,000 RPM. Valves, 2 per cylinder. Bore/stroke, 86 mm x 75 mm. Carburation, 4 twin-throat Weber 40 DCNF. Compression ratio, 9.2 to 1. Transmission type, 5-speed plus reverse, all synchromesh. Top speed, 234 km per hour, 145 miles per hour. 0 to 100 km per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour, 6.0 seconds. Countach LP500S. The Lamborghini Countach LP500S, produced from 1982 to 1985, features a 4.75-liter V12 engine producing 375 horsepower. Its SI unit specifications include a 4,754 cubic centimeters engine displacement, 85.5 mm bore, 69 mm stroke, and a 9.2 to 1 compression ratio. The engine delivers 302 lb-ft of torque at 4,500 RPM. Engine type, 60 degrees V12, longitudinal, mid-mounted, DOHC per bank. Valves, 2 per cylinder. Bore/stroke, 85.5 mm x 69 mm. Capacity, 4,754 cubic centimeters. Carburation, 6 twin-throat Weber 45 DCOE. Max power, 375 brake horsepower at 7,000 RPM. Torque, 302 pounds per ft at 4,500 RPM. Compression, 9.2:1. Transmission gearbox, 5-speed plus reverse, all synchromesh. Top speed 294 km per hour / 182.3 mph. Acceleration 0 to 100 km per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour, 5.0 s. LM002. The Lamborghini LM002, also known as the Rambo Lambo, has the following SI unit technical specifications: engine, 5.2-liter V12 producing 450 horsepower. Engine type, 60 degrees V12, longitudinal front-mounted. Displacement, 5,167 cubic centimeters, 5.2 liters. Power, 450 horsepower, 335 kilowatts, at 6,800 RPM. Torque, 369 lb-ft, 500 Newton meters, at 4,500 RPM. Fuel system, 6 Weber 44 DCNF carburetors. Drivetrain. Drive, 4-wheel drive with front disconnecting axle. Transmission, 5-speed manual with reduction gear. Transfer case, 2-speed. Top speed, 210 km per hour, 130 miles per hour. 0 to 100 km per hour, 7.8 seconds. Diablo. The Diablo's engine featured a 5.7-liter, 48-valve V12 producing 492 PS, 362 kilowatts, 485 horsepower, and 580 Newton meters, 428 lb-ft, of torque. This power was delivered to the rear wheels via a 5-speed manual transmission. The Diablo boasted a top speed of 325 km per hour, 202 miles per hour, and could accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in 4.5 seconds. Engine, 5.7-liter V12, 48-valve. Power, 362 kilowatts, 492 PS, 485 horsepower, at 7,000 RPM. Torque, 580 Newton meters, 428 lb-ft, at 5,200 RPM. Top speed, 325 km per hour, 202 miles per hour. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 4.5 seconds. Wheelbase, 2,670 millimeters. Transmission, 5-speed manual. Drivetrain, rear-wheel drive. Fuel capacity, 100 liters. Murciélago 40th anniversary. The Lamborghini Murciélago 40th Anniversary Edition, released in 2003, featured a 6.2-liter V12 engine producing 426 kilowatts, 580 brake horsepower, at 7,500 RPM and 650 Nm of torque at 5,400 RPM. It had a 6-speed manual or an optional e-gear transmission and permanent all-wheel drive. The car was limited to 50 units and was available in a special Verde Artemis color with unique interior and exterior features. Engine, 6.2-liter V12, 60-degree angle, aluminum alloy. Displacement, 6,192 cubic centimeters. Power, 426 kilowatts, 580 brake horsepower at 7,500 RPM. Torque, 650 Nm at 4,000 to 5,400 RPM. Redline, 8,000 RPM. Transmission, 6-speed manual or 6-speed e-gear, semi-automatic. Drivetrain, permanent 4-wheel drive. Top speed 330 km per hour, before, 320 km per hour. Acceleration 0 to 100 km per hour 3.4s. Gallardo SE. The Lamborghini Gallardo SE in SI units has a 5.0 LV10 engine producing 382 kilowatts, 520 PS of power at 8,000 RPM and 510 Nm of torque at 4,250 RPM. It has a top speed of 315 km per hour and accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in 4.0 seconds. The car weighs 1,430 kilograms. Engine type 5.0 LV10. Power 382 kilowatts, 520 PS or 513 brake horsepower at 8,000 RPM. Torque 510 Nm, 376 lb-ft at 4,250 RPM. Displacement 4,961 cubic centimeters. Compression ratio 11.0. Performance. Top speed 315 km per hour, 196 miles per hour. 0 to 100 km per hour, 4.0 seconds. Reventon. The Lamborghini Reventon, in SI units, features a 6.5-liter V12 engine producing 478 kilowatts, 650 PS or 641 horsepower, at 8,000 RPM and 660 Nm, 487 lb-ft, of torque at 6,000 RPM. It can accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.4 seconds and reach a top speed of 340 km per hour. Aventador LP700-4. The Aventador LP700-4 used Lamborghini's 700 PS, 515 kilowatts, 690 horsepower, 6,498 cubic centimeters, 6.5 L, 396.5 cu in. 60 degrees V12 engine, weighing about 235 kilograms, 518 pounds. Engine, 6.5-liter V12, 6,498 cubic centimeters. Max power, 515 kilowatts, 700 PS, 690 brake horsepower, at 8,250 RPM. Max torque, 690 Nm at 5,500 RPM. Transmission, 7-speed automatic with paddle shift. Drivetrain, all-wheel drive. Length, 4,780 millimeters. Width, 2,030 millimeters. Height, 1,136 millimeters. Wheelbase, 2,700 millimeters. Curb weight, 1,575 kilograms. Fuel tank capacity, 90 liters. Front brakes, 400 millimeters, disc. Rear brakes, 380 millimeters, disc. Front tires, 255/35 CR19. Rear tires, 335/30 CR20. Top speed 350 kilometers per hour. Acceleration, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour. 2.9 Huracan LP 610-4. The Lamborghini Huracan LP 610-4, in SI units, features a 5.2-liter naturally aspirated V10 engine producing 449 kilowatts, 610 metric horsepower, and 560 Nm of torque. It accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.4 seconds and has a top speed of 325 km per hour. Engine, 5.2-liter V10, naturally aspirated, producing 449 kilowatts, 610 PS, 602 brake horsepower, at 8,250 RPM and 560 Nm of torque at 6,500 RPM. Transmission, 7-speed dual clutch with electronic all-wheel drive. Performance, 0 to 100 km per hour, 3.4 seconds. Top speed, 325 km per hour, 202 miles per hour. Sion FKP37. The Lamborghini Sion FKP37's SI unit specifications include a 6.5-liter V12 engine producing 602 kilowatts, 819 CV, of power, a top speed of 355 km per hour, and acceleration from 0 to 100 km per hour in less than 2.8 seconds. It also features a 48-volt electric motor and a supercapacitor system. Engine, 6.5-liter V12, naturally aspirated. Power, engine 602 kilowatts, 819 CV or 807 horsepower. Power, electric motor 25 kilowatts, 34 horsepower. Total system power, 602 kilowatts, 819 CV. Torque, engine 720 Newton meters. Torque, electric motor 38 Newton meters. Top speed, 355 kilometers per hour, 217 miles per hour. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour acceleration, less than 2.8 seconds. Transmission, electronically controlled all-wheel drive with a rear mechanical self-locking differential. And that brings us to the end of Lamborghini's legendary history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. It really helps us keep going. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and tell us what you think about the story. And if there's a specific topic you'd like us to cover, let us know. Our team reads every single comment, and we're always excited to create something special just for you. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in next video. Stay legendary.